Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome to the Beginner's Guide to Investing series. In this video, we're going to talk about how to invest with just £1,000. Now, this is part 2 of the investing series where I talk about how to invest with different sums of money. So the first video I talked about how to invest with just £100. In this video, we're going to talk about how to invest with £1,000. The next video, we're going to talk about how to invest with £10,000. And the final video, the fourth video, you're going to talk about how to invest with £100,000. So stay tuned, guys. And if you like the sound of this series, then do smash that like button. It really does help out the YouTube algorithm. And also, if you're new to the channel and haven't subscribed yet, please do subscribe and make sure you hit the bell notification button so you are notified when the next video comes out. So with that said, guys, let's now get straight into the video. So guys, how to invest with just £1,000. Now, £1,000 is a relatively small amount of money, so there's not many things out there that you can really invest in. So I found the fastest, most simplest, most easiest and manageable way to invest is through the stock market. And now I'm going to show you the few steps that you can take to maximize your £1,000 investment and get the most out of it. Right, so step one, the first thing you want to do is start thinking about the broker you want to use to buy your investments. Now, with £1,000, it's a relatively small amount of money, so you want to make sure that you're not paying any charges, any fees whatsoever for trading. So make sure you go for commission-free trading platforms such as Trading 212 and Freetrade. Both are UK-based trading platforms and they both charge you absolutely nothing for trading. So you can buy and sell stocks as many times as possible and you don't have to pay a penny. There are other brokers out there like Hargreaves Lansdown who charge you £11.95 for trades. Okay, so it makes absolutely no sense when you're spending £1,000 only to pay that charge. So make sure you go for commission-free trading platforms. So step number 2, make sure you take advantage of promotional offers that some of these apps have. So Trading 212 and Freetrade both give you free stock when you invest with them using a referral link. Now, I've got a referral link down in the video description below for Trading 212 because I trade with them. So if you use that link, you can get a free stock worth up to £100. Okay, so it's totally worth doing it. You can increase your portfolio by 10% just by investing using that link. If you were to go through the normal way and just sign up to Trading 212 normally, you wouldn't get nothing. So make sure you use these referral links. They are an absolute gem. Now, Freetrade, they offer up to £200 of free stock when you use a referral link with them. Now, I don't have a referral link for Freetrade because I don't trade with them, but if you can find them quite easily online. If you just go to YouTube and just search Freetrade app review, there are loads of YouTubers out there who are reviewing this app and they'll probably have a link in their description, in their video description. So make sure you use that before you use Freetrade. Right, guys, now we've got that out of the way, okay? Now let's get into the fun stuff. What are we going to buy? This is step number 3. So what we're going to buy, what we're going to invest in. Now, there are a couple of options you have when it comes to investing with this £1,000, okay? So option number 1. Now, I recommend you can spend the entire £1,000 investing in one index fund. What is an index fund? So an index fund is a collection of companies, hundreds, if not thousands of companies that you can invest in immediately through a fund. So for example, there are index funds that track the S&P 500. Now, S&P 500 are the top 500 US companies. So you, just by investing in that fund, you get exposure to 500 different companies in different sectors such as technology, finance, oil and gas, etc. So instant diversification is what you get if you invest for an index fund. So option number 1 is to just pick one index fund. I'll really recommend going for the Vanguard S&P 500 index funds. It's just a go-to fund. Almost everyone that I know who invests in index funds, ETFs, whatever it is, they all go for this standard S&P 500 because it's just so solid, it performs so well, and you're investing in a US stock market, which is the biggest stock market in the planet. Option number 2. Now, if you don't want to pick an index fund, okay, you can just pick stocks yourself. What I'd recommend doing if you're going to do that is to pick 2 high growth stocks, and £500, 250 each on 2 high growth stocks such as the big global tech companies or up and coming tech companies. Those are going to double, triple, quadruple in a few years time. Those are the high growth stocks you want to have in your portfolio. So pick 2 of them, £250 each. What you also want is to spend the other £500 on 2 high yielding dividend stocks, 250 each. And dividend stocks are basically stocks that pay you money. They pay you income just for holding that stock. So it's almost like having, getting paid rent for holding that stock. Okay, so it's a great way to have a source of income. Great passive source of income. It's always so easy, this passive source of income, and that will give you 4 stocks in total. So £500 in high growth stocks, £500 in dividend paying stocks. Or you can mix and match both of those things. Okay, so you can mix and match, investing in index funds as well as stocks, individual stocks. So you can spend £500 on, say one index fund, and then you can spend, the rest of your £500 on one high yielding dividend stock and one high growth stock. So you can mix and match and have both of those in your portfolio. Step number 4, invest more money. When you can, invest more money, and I'll show you how. So if you've invested in, say, an index fund, like the S&P 500 or the one that I spoke about, the Vanguard S&P 500, VUSA, okay, then you will get dividend income through that index fund too. Also, if you've invested in individual stocks, like I said, 2 high growth stocks and 2 dividend yielding stocks, you will be getting income through those investments too. So what I recommend you do is every time you get a dividend payment or you get paid for your dividend stocks, reinvest that money back into your portfolio. Okay, increase your portfolio, because that's when you start taking advantage of something called compounding. Okay, compounding money on top of money is how you grow serious wealth. Also, if you have the opportunity or you can afford it, then put more money in. What Trading 212 now have is something called an auto invest feature. Now, auto invest feature is simply you can set up a direct debit, a monthly direct debit that pays into your portfolio every single month, or you can pick the stocks to pay into every single month, and you can just set up a direct debit like £100 a month, £500 a month, whatever amount you feel like, and just get that money into your portfolio to maximize your returns over a long period of time. Once you start getting into the habit or getting into the discipline of investing money like this, investing consistently, compounding, dollar cost averaging or pound cost averaging, once you start understanding these ideas and these concepts, then once you get to a point where, say, you've got £100,000, okay, or more, you will know exactly what to do with it, because you've trained your mind. You've trained yourself how to spend £100. You've trained your mind how to spend £1,000 or £10,000. You've trained yourself. You've learned. You've got the experience. You will know exactly what to do when you get £100,000, because most people, when they get a serious amount of money, what do? They go and blow on a Ferrari. They go blow it and crazy. They go spend it. They don't have any idea what to do with it. Okay, but you won't be able to do that. You will know exactly what to do with your money, okay, once you get it. So guys, that's it. That's how I would invest £1,000. I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. The next video, I'll talk about how to invest £10,000, okay? So we're getting into a serious amount of money now. So stay tuned. Make sure you check that video out, and see you guys next time. Take care.